bought a Glock 40 with 30, ducked it off at Granny crib. I used to always tell my mama drop me off at Granny crib. If I ain't posted at the store, I'm probably at my Granny crib. So I done had some good times chillin' at my Granny crib. My first time smoking on some reefer, I was in my Granny backyard. Beat a nigga up in her driveway. Nigga from the hood tryna act hard.
You ready, cuz? You ready? Gonna be great. Where we over here? I got it. We finna bring it. We got it. Oh. Family, what it do? It's your boy Big Hefe, Sir Hefe. Call me what you want. Just don't forget the Hefe. And as you can see, we're in a different location today, but we got the couch with us. It wouldn't be right today. Matter of fact, we ain't at Granny crib. We with Granny's community today because we have got a phone call and it was like, hey, we gotta get something out to the people. We tired of people lying, we tired of people talking, we gotta get it out to them. But before he come on, cuz, what's up, man?
What's up? You know, you got your boy Inez. I represent the greens on the soul food plate. I'm grandma's favorite. And we right here with the one that made grandma proud. Mayor West Memphis, y'all.
Yes, sir. So today, man, today a very different episode. So we're gonna start off with, we got a few questions that we got from online that you guys gave us to ask the mayor. We're gonna start off with those. Then we're gonna get into what he really wants to talk about. And then we're gonna come to the comments with you guys that tune into the live. Once you tune in, if you have something to say you have a comment, a complaint. We don't really wanna hear complaints. We want to hear comments and things you know that can make it better for our community. So let's get started. Let's get to the man, the mayor of West Memphis, Mr. Marco McClendon. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Good. First off, how you doing today?
I'm great. This is a great day for me to be speaking to you all because there's so much information that I want to give out there. I want to give truth facts. I don't, all of the rhetoric that people say on Facebook. And normally I try not to listen to them, but I do it. Sometimes you have to give people the truth, and then it's up to them to do what they're gonna do.
Yeah, I understand that. So before we get into this, you ready?
I'm ready.
You ready?
I'm ready.
You know this is Granny crib. It's just a conversation.
Sure.
So at Granny's crib, we give it to the people the honest way. The honest way, the best way we can. It's only one way.
And today I'm going to give it to you the honest and in my blunt way.
The raw way.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
All right. Why you chose the Granny Crib platform?
Because I thought this was a platform that could be honest and true to the people, and I can be bold. I don't have to necessarily go into it being so political. I can talk how I feel, and I can address the haters.
Yeah.
Then I can also address the people that really want to understand more, and those who want to really change and see what's going on. But like I said, I'm going to address the haters. I'm going to call them by name because I'm seeing a lot of them.
Hold on. You going to call them out?
We're going to call them out.
We calling names out.
We'll call them names. They're on your Facebook page on West like they want.
Okay. So
Arkansas Dirt.
Arkansas Gumbo.
Okay. So this is something like, because I can tell this is gonna be good. So a lot of people want to know what's going on with the roads. I know that's not really our lane, but you can give it to them now. So when will West Memphis be expected for the roads and the bridges to be complete?
Okay, that's a great thing. When we talk about the roads and we talk about the bridges, most people in our city knows that the bridges that have gotten the most comments have been Rich Road Bridge. Everyone in West Memphis knows that Rich Road Bridge is handled by the state of Arkansas. They know that. They already know. And let me explain to the people of West Memphis. What streets in West Memphis belongs to the state? That's all of the service roads, the interstate that come through here, Highway 70, which is better known as Broadway, College Boulevard, Missouri Street, 7th Street, Dr. Martin Luther King, and Ingram. They know all those are state highways. They are state roads. They know the city has nothing to do with that. They can never go to you and say, well, okay, I seen the city doing some work on that street. But the city never done it. The city just overlaid Dr. Martin Luther King, which was formerly called Club Road. They just overlaid Missouri Street. They just overlaid the whole Broadway. All the bridges, whether it's instead of whether the Rich Road Bridge, whether the Little Street Bridge, whether the Grant Street Bridge, whether it's the 7th Street Bridge, whether it's the bridge that goes over to Southland Casino, which is called England, all those are state. The states dictate those roads. Now, I've been going through this thing for over 3 years. I'm finding like hell, and this is the funny part. This is why I'm so glad I'm here with y'all today. Gotta be honest with you. Hell, I live right off Clinton Road, which is parallel to Rich Road Bridge. And you don't think I want to see it fixed?
Yeah, because that was a comment as well. A man was like, it needs to be done for the school or something, so kids can walk home.
My daughter
Same school,
goes to Richmond. So don't you think
you want it done too, just as bad as they do?
Exactly.
Yeah.
So who those you need to kick down? So
well, let me show you. That's RDOT. And what has happened, probably about a little over 3 years ago, our MPO department was working with RDOT. We signed the contract through RDOT with the Hawk firm. The Hawk firm is a firm that's in Little Rock, Arkansas, that designs the bridge. It took them 2 years to design the bridge. So in order to get a new bridge, we're gonna have design and engineer phase of it to make sure it goes through. Once it finally got designed, the engineer, after thousands of calls from me, complaints from me and other citizens, even some of my council people calling, then they have took us through ups and downs and turnaround. This last phase we just had to get Summit gas. We don't own our gas. We own lights, water, and wastewater.
Okay.
But Summit is our gas company. They are charging us now $500,000 to move the gas line off the bridge that's in the bridge railway, right? Now, let me show you what that is. Now that they have to, okay, thank you. Now that we have to do that, it takes time. Guess who ain't in a hurry?
Who ain't in a hurry?
Summit, and guess what? All that not in a hurry, because guess what they said? That bridge that some people are going crazy on, and which is easy for us, it's only lead you to Walmart. No, in 3 years, you can't tell that Marco McClendon and his other neighbors that live in that area, we haven't found an alternative way to get to Walmart.
Okay, so RDOT, that's not our use. So if y'all got a problem with the bridges, we need to hit up Lloyd Tudor.
Thank you.
We need to hit up Lori Tudor.
Oh, what's the name?
Lori Tudor.
I didn't know her first name.
Lori, L-O-R-I.
Thank you.
D-O-R.
Because the match, then it's gonna go to another thing because that is the thing. I think they call the Weeds Group. They've been FOI me everything. So now let me tell you something. I want to say this to you. Honestly, I'm a young man, and I have to say that because I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm a black man. Don't you know I have to do everything 3 times, 4 times better than my predecessor? Because if I do one thing better, I have handcuffs behind me and I be in jail. So all this FOI, go ahead and look. So the special events that y'all are looking at, trying to get saying that we got over $5 million in special events, what those funds are passed through grants and money to go ahead and match. Like this project on Rich Road Bridge, which is going to come out to be a little over $3 million. And we got to pay 20% of that. So guess what? Over $3 million, that's $600,000. Guess where it come from? Special events.
Special events.
Do y'all hear me? Special events. That's where it's gonna come from. So all that money that you see over there that you're looking for, like I'm getting, because I ain't getting money.
So everybody come to the Blues off the border. I mean off Broadway. Blues off Broadway. Everybody come to Blues off Broadway.
When is the Blues off Broadway?
4th Annual.
The rules on Broadway have always been in the Eugene Wood Civic Center.
Okay.
And that's something I started when I first came to mayor. We started having it over there. But now, Candace Denise, respect. Candace Denise, you made a statement in one of your post questions and said, well, Hightower Park, why doesn't it look like the design? So, what I did was this. I'm gonna give you what you want.
Hey, your paperwork ready.
Got paperwork. Paperwork.
We have a paperwork party.
A lot of people don't come with their paperwork.
So, I want you to hear me. I don't know if you see this. But hold on, this one. But I want to show you all.
Yeah.
This is usually the Roberta Jackson Neighborhood Center. They got new outdoor restrooms. Has a brand new pavilion, the new parks equipment, and the big amphitheater. The only thing that's not in the design is the basketball court. Your council people, Ms. Denise, in Ward 3 and other wards too, they voted to remove the basketball goal from the area.
So who voted to remove the
City council.
City council,
City
okay.
council.
And who are all our city council members that voted against it?
Well, all of them.
Okay.
All of them.
So nobody on
That
city
sounds
council.
like some.
And
We don't want.
now, let me give you a little reason for that, man. They felt that after COVID, you know, when you bought that camera before COVID, it probably cost $700.
Yeah.
After COVID,
1,200.
it's $1,200.
Yep.
Everything went high. So since we had some basketball, they felt that that was one item within Hightower Park that we can live without because we got other areas where our basketball goes.
You got 10th Street, Missouri Street.
And in Children Rogers Park,
Okay.
we got one up there. We're gonna talk about Children Rogers Park in a minute.
Because you saw that too.
Yeah. So she said that. So let me ask you this: the amphitheater right here. This is the proposed amphitheater, right? Each, right?
Mm-hmm.
You feel we got paperwork. We got the paperwork for you. Okay.
This the real amphitheater. Now look at this. Is it in the difference of the amphitheater and what's on it?
Not too much. Not too much. Not too much.
Oh, let me get another. Is it different from that and that?
What's the difference, people? That's the layout. This the real thing. What's the difference, people? Only thing it is, it ain't no dummies on the ground. That's it.
All right, here goes back up. I want you to go look at it. And I want you to go look at the amphitheater.
Oh my God.
And y'all go live. Go live on
Go
14th
live.
Street.
Share this live. Share the live
Go
too.
live.
Share the live. Tag the people who he's saying.
Yeah. So, since it don't look like it look, or you probably just haven't went up there. You probably been on this end of town
They don't come through.
to see it. Okay. All right. All right. Now, let's go back to the street for 1 second. The first time in West Memphis history, let me say it again. The first time in West Memphis history, we talk about little streets and things that need to be fixed, right? This is the overlay project.
Hold on. Miss Lily Hatton, you finna answer your question.
Sure.
This is Miss Lily Hatton's question right here, too,
Okay.
for the streets.
For the first time in West Memphis history, the city of West Memphis is getting ready to do the largest overlay project on streets in our city's history. Not 2 years ago, in our city's history. And I want to thank my council because they voted and stood with me because they knew this was right. And if you look at it, we hit all 5 wards. Balfour, from Crestmill to Clement, from Monroe 13 to 14, East Monroe to 9 to 11, all the way down. I don't even go to, and get to some, North Bond to West Oliver Street. You just go through all these streets. This is the most we have ever done in our city. Right here, and you can show them. Come see that.
Got paperwork.
Got the paperwork.
Paperwork good.
And it starts next week.
Paperwork
This
good.
a paperwork party.
good.
Paperwork party, man. Miss Lily Haddon, that's your answer right there. That's your answer.
Can we tag that Arkansas? What's happening
All that.
in the live? Can we tag them?
You move that
So they
dirty
want to
music.
know what's going on.
Move
So
that dirty music.
they swear to know what's going on, man.
Grab one. Grab one.
So I think the car got of it. That's this over here.
Okay, so this from the Arkansas Dirt page.
Oh, no, no, okay.
Okay, Arkansas Gumbo.
Okay.
What is the benefit of the dispensary for the city?
The benefit of the dispensary is for the state.
Okay.
We don't get nothing but our regular sales tax, no different. You go buy a pair of pants, or somebody go there and buy them some medical marijuana.
Mhm.
It's just the 1.5%. So you got to look at it and say, what is 1% of a dollar bag? What is 1% of a dollar? 1%. 1 cent. 1 cent. Arkansas gumbo. 1 cent.
And all you
So it's no benefit really to it. Now, do we get taxes, but no different than that? You go and buy some tires, or you go and buy some grease at the store, or you go and buy a juice or something.
Mhm.
It's no different. Why do you think because it's marijuana that the city of West Memphis is not getting the benefit? You want to talk about benefit? Call your girl. No, I'm sorry. Call our girl, Sarah Huckabee Sanders.
call Sarah.
Call her.
Next question.
So that's why you want to raise the tax to 1% up.
Great question. Can I get back to that when I get ready to go here? Cause I'm break that
Okay.
all the way down.
Okay.
Break all that down.
We got you.
Okay.
Okay, so next question on that. Alright. This is from Rhonda Rich Thomas.
Sure.
Rhonda Rich
How you
Thomas.
doing, Ms. Thomas?
Why? Nothing changes. The mayor seems to be doing a good job, but the utilities are too high and no compassion for the elderly. Police department is only out to get paid, no justice. If they just do the job, not harass the people, I don't like to bash them, but just seeing some are cool. I have friends and family in law enforcement. I hope they are correct. I am here to inspire and encourage, but be fair. New housing and something for our youth. Just saying.
Can I intervene real quick on the justice part? Operation Purge. 100 locked up, 100 people misdemeanor, 45 felonies, 27 drug seizures, 195 citations, 52 gun seizures. Operation Purge.
Well, but let me say this. I do understand her concern. I truly do, because I'm being honest with you. As we as young black men, our relationship hasn't always been the best with the police officers. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I have continued to work my police department. They have worked to address community relations, community outreach, for people to understand who they are. I try to make sure they're embedded in the community so people will know who they is and can talk to them and not always feel like they're being investigated or they're coming down hard. Now, I have to look at every situation on its case by case. Mm-hmm. So I can't say, well, the police didn't do nothing or you done something. It's just basically on the case. It's been a situation around here that police probably have overstepped their bound. Probably so. Have been a situation where some people may feel like, well, they have done something, don't want to take responsibility. So when it comes down to different things like that, we know that we need police. Because let me tell you this, when little Ray and Poo Poo get to shooting and shooting automatic weapons and stuff, you don't want to see me. You want to see police going over there. Yeah. But also, when grandma was driving a car, it don't take 5 police to stop her. Like she carrying a kilo of cocaine in the back of a trunk. So I do understand it is a medium that we have to meet, and we have to continue to start getting better and treating people much better. Because our police officers are like regular people. You know, sometimes, like I said, after all this stuff I go through and I see on Facebook, I still have to worry about, is my kids okay? I still have to feel like, how am I gonna pay my bills, or or whatever's going on, I get frustrated too. And these individuals who have to put their life on the line at any given time, they go through the same thing as well, and they human. But even with saying that, it's a way that you have to always treat people, and they are paid to be better treaters of the people. So with that, I have to look at every situation different, because I can't say that everyone is bad, because it's 12 murders that have happened in West Memphis. So was they wrong when they apprehend these people? No. But then someone got stopped and probably got pulled down, car got tore up. No, that probably shouldn't have happened, but I just don't know the situation on it.
You talking about referring to the one that got kicked in the head? The police officer that kicked the man in the head?
Well, I can't say he got caught. I have looked at that video 1,000 times, and I slowed it down, and I looked at it going fast, I looked at it going slow. He went around the car, and it looked like he tripped. Now, you can say he probably kicked, and you can say he probably tripped, but looking at it, you can't tell.
Yeah.
But I tell you one thing, look like he almost broke his own damn neck. Whatever he was doing. Because you can't tell whether or not he kicked him or he was trying to kick him. So at that point, you have to go and look at the situation. Why were we in Memphis? Y'all know?
Was it a chase?
Okay, we chasing the guy.
Chasing, yeah, so you already thinking otherwise.
Yeah, then who has been accused of, cause I don't know the situation, been accused of shooting people, possibly of homicide, all that. So when if he was to stop in West Memphis, guess what? That situation never happened. Why we got to chase you to Memphis when you know that it's something you being chased for? It's the reason why you been apprehended.
We got one more question about the police and we off.
No, I mean we can ask.
And a lot of crimes too, though, is committed by the same people, on and on here. So.
And y'all know the people too. It's like we done seen you before. We know what you're capable of. We know your crimes just like the community.
I'll be honest with you, and I'm talking straight. I'm not gonna make no one right. I'm not gonna make the police right, or make the criminal right. But let me tell you this: if I'm walking down the street, you walking down the street, he ain't never stopped, ain't got no record, ain't never been accused. I'm just saying that of shooting nobody or robbing nobody. And I come up to him. He don't have the background. But I come up and I meet him. He did 25 drive-bys. I already spent 2 years in prison for robbing, stealing, gun, dope charges, the whole 9 yards. I'll be like, oh, that's young thug right there. Let me hold on. I got to make sure I handle him different, because this man right here don't have nothing on him. And just said this man could actually be just as dangerous as this man. But my mindset is gonna say, I'm walking up to a guy who is proven that will blow me off if I don't do what I need to do. This man probably just be a man just walking trying to feed his kid. You never know?
Yeah. All right. Why did the police department make the Facebook page and they used the smiley face on an individual? Like, and that's the only time they've ever used it.
You know, I think the police department made that page, and that's something I really want to have to keep the answer, because of people like on the page. You know, it's people on the page saying, why ain't we notified about murder?
Yeah.
Murder. But let me give you the truth about this.
Somebody from West Memphis just told you what was going on. It's
Let
out there. The information is out there.
me tell you this. Information out there. But guess what? This is from my heart. This is also glad I'm here with you guys. In the last 30 years, there's been 177 murders in West Memphis. 30 years. 177 murders. Out of 177 murders, 17 of the murders have been against women. The other 160 have been men on men, or a man being murdered. The 17 murders of women have all been black women. The 160 men have been all black. How in the hell somebody over there that's a lighter skin complexion than me is more concerned about my community and nothing never happening over there, but they want to step on Facebook and say, I'm so concerned about violence, because you was. When I'm having them violence violence in our community, what they
Right there. You'll be right there.
You'll be there.
huh?
You'll be
You'll
right
be
there.
there.
Why you ain't coming over trying to mentor young men with me, as we already doing. No, we ain't trying to get together. We already doing it. Why ain't you doing that? Why ain't you trying to get in the mix to see how you can help? I'm going to show you why. Because you don't care. You want to use this thing to go against the people, and most important, me as mayor. Because you really don't care. If you did care, you would do something to give our kids in West Memphis something to do. And we're going to talk about something to do
Let's
in a minute.
Get your
I
cigar.
got one question. Sure. We can leave the subject. Who was the game?
Let me say this. My police, I can't reveal certain things due to the fact that if anything that may hinder investigations they may be in, or things that may be going, because like I said, if you shoot, we don't want you to know that we come to get you. We just want you to wake up and we there. So with certain things, I just can't give up.
Gotcha.
Then some of them is minor, so if they're under 18, I just can't go outside.
Anybody who wanted to snitch?
So on a lighter note, a lot of people talk about what we don't have for the kids. So let me do the broke cousin segment. Can I do the broke cousin segment? So what he about to give us, we need everybody to register to vote. That's gonna be the first step. We need you to go down there to Marion Courthouse and register to vote.
No, come here.
No, we're at City Hall.
Come
Yes.
here.
And we are at City Hall. Yes. You come to City Hall or go to the courthouse, either or. And I promise you, I did yesterday. It's not a long process. I couldn't tell y'all to go do something that I haven't done. So yesterday I went and registered to vote, and it's 10 lines you gotta fill out, and 3 of them checks. So you only gotta fill out 7 lines. So before we get into that, thank y'all. Go register to vote. And the mayor, the floor is yours about this.
Sure. First of all, people want to say, well, taxes is bad. I'm a type of person, I'm a mayor that feel that if I ask the people to consider a tax and they don't know what it's going to, you damn right, I would expect you to be against it. But if I can actually go touch what my money paying for, okay? Let me show you why taxes don't have nothing to do with this argument. A little over 10 years ago, the city of West Memphis, along with the rest of the county, they took the same 1 cent tax, and we built a hospital. Why do you think we built a hospital? The reason why, because Crittenden closed, and we all in here know that we need a what?
A hospital.
I need a hospital.
By George, I think we all get that part. We all need a hospital.
Hospital, yeah.
Okay?
Emergency room.
About 5 years, and because in some of our communities, we need it more than others. You know, in the older community, they need it because they probably have heart attacks or diabetes, strokes, or whatever. And some of our community may be because the gentleman got the rifle and he let it loose.
This age right here,
So
it's because they shoot.
we need it.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
About 5 years ago, well, not 5 years ago, probably about 3 years ago, 2 years ago, that 1 cent fell off. So what I did, I said, what are the other needs that West Memphis County will, and what do we need? So I said, we needed 3 things. We need quality of life, we needed public safety, and we needed infrastructure, okay? The first thing that comes down to quality of life, I said, with that 1 cent, I came over a $43 million proposal. Now, with $43 million, you look at seeing all the other cities that they brag about around Arkansas, Heber Springs to Conway to Benton. I went visit all these places. Even Osceola now is doing this. Even a small city of Earl got swimming pool. I went visit all these places, and guess what? They all raised the tax, and they helped their people grow up because folks saying folks don't want to come to West Memphis. Why would you want to move to a place where you can't do nothing? You don't have no enjoyment of nothing. So, but I came up and said, after $43 million, I was going to take $23 million, and we're going to be an aquatic center and a recreation center. This is the aquatic center. And folks say, well then, who's going to keep it clean? Hold on, I'm going to get on all that. this facility right here is, when I watched the Olympics, I said, my daughter, I believe she could swim and be like Michael Phelps. And there's many other kids that may have an opportunity. But with that not being here, she would never have it.
Yeah.
But guess what? I'm gonna raise my right, but I'm just using this. I'm just using this as an example. Giving my daughter nothing to do. Give she may be doing a drive on your son. So she have nothing to do because I don't mind. It's their worship. Okay? So every child in West Memphis, whether you white, green, pink, black, purple, needs to know how to swim because it's good for exercising and it's good for health to keep us fit. Then
Take it to another lane. Diversifying other than just football and
Basketball.
basketball.
yes,
Like, we're athletic as
they
heck.
want to take basketball away from us anyway.
Yeah. They won't even put the court up.
So you look and see, you absolutely right. But you look and see our kids are able to swim. They get some help as well as learn sport. But not only that, what about the grandmas, the mamas, my daddy that need these pools for therapeutic help.
Yeah.
I play football. So when it was to start changing in October sometime, I can already know what's going to happen because my elbow wants up. Because I know that give them a therapeutic pool for them to be able to enjoy exercise, doing certain things in their body, as well as giving our kids something to do. Now they say, well, how y'all want to do that? How y'all want to do that? I have already met in a meeting currently with Anthony Norris, who is the planning and development director for the YMCA for West Memphis. I'm already doing it. And I have a great park director now named Russell Jones, who is going to run it and make sure that it's taken care of along with an association with Anthony Norris to make sure that all those programs that they offer, we will have them here. Then give it to themselves. Who won't pay the insurance? Look at all the memberships that's going to be a part of it. Can you imagine? Did you see last night the West Memphis swim team?
Man, I didn't see it, but I heard about it.
The West Memphis swim team and the ASU Mid-South swim team was off the chain. It's kind of like I'm going to that Harlem Nights where we were talking about the boom, boom, boom. See, this could be our
Talk about boom, 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 right?
This could be our boom,
Talk about
boom,
boom, boom, right?
You know what I'm saying? This could be right here for our kids. And guess what? Instead of breaking your cars or trying to rob you or sending around the house, there's a young lady came because you know I do a summer jobs program every summer for our kids. And one girl said she came up and it touched my heart. It almost brought me to tears. What she said was, "Mayor, after I went through this program and seen so much stuff that we do here, is that a lot of people within my generation, they said, when I graduate, guess what I'm doing? I'm leaving."
Yeah.
But she said to see what you're doing and the opportunities possibly here, you are changing my mind. Now, you may not be able to save all of us, but what about the generation that's behind us? West Memphis, you want to go, you have to bless the generation that's here. When you talk about growing, who you think you going to get? If your own is leaving, what would make somebody in a better city, or not a better city, but have a better, more opportunity in another city, what would make them come here?
Want to stay.
But not only is it this swimming, I'm doing a recreational center. Well, guess what? You better shoot ball at night when you need midnight basketball league, when you ask a certain parent, do you know where your child at? They ain't at home, but they're at the recreation center. Or you want to play pickleball. Some of our older fans want to play pickleball or volleyball or tennis. You have the facility to do that. That's the first part of it. Second part of this is public safety.
That's what I was going to ask you. It's going to be security.
Public safety. Oh yeah, police department always gonna be there.
Yeah.
Then it will be a sub unit in there for our police department. But then public safety. You look at 7th Street. The man that y'all throw dirt on the police department, but you claim you like it. On 7th Street, they are housed inside of our own bank. Man, y'all may remember that was West Memphis Bank. The evidence room is in the bank vault.
Well, Whoa.
That's
Whoa.
Okay.
Gave us one in. Okay, so we're talking about people leaving and people coming in. Okay, so this is about people coming in. So what was the 10K offer going around, offering people to move into the city? What was that? Is that real? What was it?
That's a real program. And what that was, it's a program, we did 2 programs. We hear a lot about them, but not about the others. So let me give you both of them. Make My Move is a program that we were giving $10,000 to an individual who buys a home in West Memphis. But they have to have an associate's degree, at least associate's degree, and making at least 80,000 plus. Because yes, I want to change the demographics of our community. So you got someone making that amount of money, guess what? They're gonna spend more money. They're gonna buy things here. Now you can claim, well, that's why I go to South Haven. But South Haven, property taxes are 10 times higher than West Memphis. Now, West Memphis has the lowest utility bills in the state, the lowest water in the state. Our school millage is only 36.5%. Go compared to South Haven, 55%. So yeah, the ones here, the top, they're gonna spend all their money building up South Haven. They ain't doing a damn thing for their own city. Let me show you something, man.
So why the folks can't the people that's here can't get the 10,000?
Great question. This is my second part. That let me finish with that. And once they get the once they meet the qualification and they buy a house, because they got to buy a house here. They have to buy a house here, so ain't nobody gonna come get it and they can lead them off. So now your question. We have the Grow West Memphis 2040 plan. And that plan is you can get up to $3,000 down payment or $3,000 closing. And once you complete this 6-week program that starts once again, right here at City Hall, September 21st, a 6-week program, you'll qualify for HUD and AFA. And HUD and AFA will qualify you up to $5,000 to $7,000 to go toward the closing. Not the closing, sorry, the down payment of the house. So the house, $147,000, just throwing it out. It'd be around to $140,000. And then you get that 3% down payment or closing. That's the same $10,000 that person gets. But the reason why we ain't giving it to that person, because guess what? If they're making that higher level of income, they have the money to do that anyway. This is to help the one that I want an affordable house. Because believe it or not, and some people don't want affordable housing in the area.
Really?
That I can say it. Some of them over there, they just want to. And this ain't all. This just is some of the haters. They just want to say that, but they don't want affordable house. Because we all know what affordable housing is.
Yeah.
Some folks said, I read on your link, they said, when y'all gonna start tearing all these buildings? Hell, I done tore down more buildings than anybody ever. I have torn down a whole trailer park that was dilapidated, crime and violence was happening there. That whole area, and that's being built for house. On our city council, we getting ready to approve 21 new affordable houses, as well as 21 new high-dollar houses back behind by the Chiller Rogers Park.
So what y'all did with the people that were staying there?
That's a great question. The individual that was doing that, we worked out something with Westminster Housing Authority, Miss Sheila Handy, and she found all these individual places to go unless they were able to find places in other ways, so they would not put out homeless. And the houses that they were given with Housing Authority is in 10 times much better shape than the trailers.
For all you haters. See, this is for all you haters.
See, let me let you know. I just didn't come to Westminster. I was literally born in 233 in Greenwood Memorial Hospital.
Yeah.
I went to Falk. I went to Wonder. I went to East. I went to West Virginia. I graduated college at MSCC. My children's here. I worship here. My whole damn life is here. So while y'all playing games, I'm real about this. Can I fix everything? No. But hell, I ain't going on Facebook being on Facebook gangster, because if I'm real, you'll come down here and talk to me.
You don't get
Come to the city council meetings.
Really? So what day are your city council meetings? It's for the ones that don't know.
Thursday.
Thursday.
I want to show you something else too.
What's up?
Also, Miss, let me show you. Dave, you know, we in my last part.
We ain't got there yet.
Yeah. Okay, I want to try to show you.
We ain't got there yet. We ain't got there yet. We ain't got there yet. Oh man, but what were we just saying?
Okay, Miss Denise, I see you.
What they say?
And like I said, I don't have a problem with Miss Denise. I just want to make
You
sure
just
that I can
clear this
address
thing up.
all her issues.
Mhm.
Because I want this is going to be real. I think this is going to be very important
It's gonna be very.
for her.
It's gonna be life
when we cover
changing.
this.
It's gonna be very life. It's gonna be life changing right here.
And you know, somebody I do understand why people have a problem with them because guess what? There's a lot of parents is not making sure their kids do what they're supposed to do. So I understand there's some worry about that. Ain't no fool, man.
So about that, about the parents, like will something happen to the parents? Like is there a program like if the kid do something, we gonna get to the parent?
But when it comes down to this center, I want all the kids in the world to go to the center. Guess what? They can't get dropped off at this center.
Okay.
The parents need to come to the center with them. I want to make family ties. I want to make families together.
Gotcha. Bring the family back.
Bring the family back together.
Great. Cool.
I'm gonna take a quick break.
Take a quick break. All right.
Yeah.
Commercial.
Don't go nowhere.
We'll be right back. We coming right back.
Nah, we just need a couple
We
minutes.
coming right back.
I got a whole bunch of things I want to say.
You said, what we fall off at? Because I feel like we was in it. Part 2. Let's get back to it. Sorry for the technical difficulties, but you know, we still at Granny Crib, we still improving. All right, so let's get to the infrastructure improvements.
Okay. Infrastructure has been a big problem for the city of West Memphis for some time. Even before I was even born, we've been having flooding issues here. So it's never been like West Memphis has been without flooding issues and problems. But I'm not gonna kick sand on any previous administration, but I decided that I'm not gonna keep kicking the can down the road.
Mm-hmm.
You have to get to a point that you fix it. Now, I'll show you some things I have already have done, but with this initiative, if you look right here, we have bayous. Right there. You got bayous right here in the city of West Memphis that water flows through the bayous. And what we do, it goes all the way through the 10-mile bayou to the 15-mile bayou to go out through ditch 17 that goes on back behind Hughes, go to the river.
Mm-hmm.
But guess what? A lot of those bayous, trees start growing out of them.
Yeah.
Now, I've been the mayor for 5
Roots.
years. Been the mayor 5 years. How many trees grow as tall as these trees are, as you can see on there, in 5 years?
This is not 5 years later.
So that's been 20 years of growth. So what I'm trying to do to help the people is to make sure that we clean these bayous out by removing all the shrubbery, the filth, because some of our people do some stupid things. They go and throw a couch, washing machine in the bayou.
Hey, they mad because you told them to clean they shit up.
Clean.
Clean this out community. And I'm trying to get that mess cleaned up. And I met with Rob Rash, who's at the St. Francis Levy District. And they get ready to do their 30-year program. It took them 30 years to get ready to get this program done. It's going to start in 2026, where they are widening the bayous 40 feet wide, 40 feet deep. To guess what? To be able to hold more water in the bayou. So I'm not going to say anything would eliminate flood. It's not, but it will help it as well to get more water that flows straight through our city. And we have, at the city of West Memphis, I have spent numbers of dollars of fixing all of our pumps, so it will continue to pump the water over the levee and pump it through the city so that it flows smooth. But guess what? This stuff is not free.
Right.
Somebody has to pay for it. Since we all live here, that's all of us take just a little chunk because it's all affecting us.
Might need to get that 2%.
It's all well, cause what I want to do, I want the people to get used to what they've been paying. So let me explain to you. $1 is 1 cent. $10 is 10 cents. $100 is $1. $1,000 is $10. So if you spend $1,000 on something, if you ain't gonna spend $1,000 and $10, $1,000 and $10 compared to 1,000, you can't be buying what you buying anyway. Yeah. And most people ain't doing it because some of the ones on that West Memphis that never paid, they said they already going to South Haven. So it really doesn't even matter with them because they ain't contributing
really
anyway.
For real. Hey, but with this the infrastructure thing, I'm telling you, it's gonna cost some money. Because with the plumbing, we had a problem in my old house in West Memphis. The roots started growing. And we had somebody, the plumber, come out. Man, they straight up told us that's gonna be a $3,000 job.
But guess what? Not only am I cleaning the bayou to help that part of the water can flow. Let me show you back here. In some areas like Shady Grove, in some areas in Ward 3, can you believe in Ward 3? The biggest people who complain is in Ward 3. As well as on 9th, 10th, 11th Street, up and through the little cold. Guess what? They got open ditches. Kids can walk out in the ditch and be in the ditch. We're gonna pipe them ditches and we're gonna close. Now, ma'am, what have you been doing before this time you come with this great idea? I thought you would ask me a question.
God, I just keep thinking it's like.
Just be thinking, let's get to it. Paperwork.
Go look from 36th Street to Stewart and see what we have done. It's a city, how cut all them trees, redress it, and run a new pipe through it so the water can start to flow. But that's just a small area because we got a whole city. But also, can you read this? Because I don't want to read it because somebody will think, can you send the camera and read this to them and give them the date?
He put me on the
But
press.
that boy reading skills.
He put me on the press.
But that boy reading skills to you.
Man, so this is from FEMA to the city of West Memphis. Successfully participates.
Oh, what you said successfully, right?
Successfully participates in the National Flood Insurance Program Community Rating System.
Yeah, but what day is on that?
Hey, October 1st, 2024.
Did you say October 1st, 1996?
2024. 2024.
Getting it done.
2024.
We getting it done, man.
Hey, the community has undertaken a series of meaningful activities to protect its citizens.
Can you say that line one more time? Say that line one more time. So when y'all was saying, when y'all was kicking me, I'm still fighting on y'all behalf.
Okay, the community has undertaken a series of meaningful activities to protect its citizens from losses caused by flooding.
Ooh.
I got you. Caused by flooding and has significantly exceeded their requirements. For NFIP, participation and effective flood plan management, October 1st, 2024. Hold up. Signed by David Monster, Assistant Administrator, Federal Insurance Director.
Get y'all paperwork together, man. Y'all want to talk all on Arkansas.
I didn't read this. I didn't read it. So my point, why they still knocking me like I'm not doing it. And believe it or not, I even went over in some of the wards, especially I'm just gonna say Ward 3, and fix some of the street and help their street drain better. I'm right now getting bayou better, so the streets that we fix when it goes down in that water, it relieves the bayou, the flow smoothly.
So
4 more years.
we got on the flood. So do you know who Lee Townsend is? Because he got a lot of negative stuff to say. And I was trying to see was that an issue? Because he was like, y'all stole his ideas, his plan, but he said his plan was lost in the flood. So what plan?
His plan was lost in the flood. He didn't have it in his head.
Hey, it didn't make sense, so I'm just trying to get to the bottom of it.
Yeah. Who is he?
I mean, first of all,
Who is
I've
he?
been knowing Lee Townsend probably almost his whole life. Honestly, I respect all people, but I don't know no plan that he had. And he have never brought them here. So I would like for him, if he can call in or go on live and say,
He said he was gonna be here.
yeah, I mean, if someone come to that door right now, open the door and ask them to be respectful and sit over there, they got no question, they'll be able to come sit beside me and I can answer. So, what is it that he's saying that we did or didn't do? I think I read him on there. He said something about a bank.
I don't know. It was so much. It was a lot. I don't know about a bank.
Can you read on the last part what he said? He said something about the bank that he is not doing something on the bank.
I got you. Let's get to it. Should we be beating?
We're talking about all these infrastructure. One thing you get flagged about, yeah, I was
You got to
gonna get to that one, but I wanted to ask my question about.
Ask me for it.
Yeah, one thing you get a lot of flack about is the fire department. And every time I hear the argument, I be like, yeah, y'all talk shit about the fire department, but as soon as y'all need it, what you gonna do? You be happy you got one.
My thing is this. I respect any man or woman who put their lives on the line to run and try to save your shit.
Mm-hmm.
When you trying to get away from it. And then you have the right to blame any man or woman that's putting their life on the line to help you save yours.
Mm-hmm.
No, she said, a lot of people complain about the park on 14th Street being redone and the money it costs, but I'd like to say thank you on behalf of the East End Endeavor and Improvement Miss May. Okay, I just want to let you know that the people of West Memphis voted to do Tilden Rogers Park, Hightower Park, Worthington Park, and Franklin Park. So that was not a decision of mine, but let me show you what I did. By finishing in the black and never finishing in the red, how they claim I spent a lot of money, certain people are.
Mm-hmm.
I was able to pay for Hightower Park without even using bond money because the money that's going to fix Tilden Rogers, Franklin, and Worthington Park is going to come out of bond that we haven't even got yet.
Yeah, because they made it Tilden Park and been tested in 2019.
We're going to get to that.
Don't bond money also help with house loans and stuff like that?
Well, not in this part. Cause it's certain bonds, but not this particular one.
Okay.
But let me show you about that. The stuff that's on bond. The people ain't even paying that bond. They ain't even paying that no tax money on the bond. Do you know who paying that? Ching!
The casino.
Ching! If you ain't won the casino and you ain't losing, guess what? You ain't paying that. Guess who paying? Ching!
Hey, I just won $450 in South Florida the other night. Hey man, shout out to the casino. They doing something.
Man,
okay.
South has been a wonderful partner for the city of West Memphis. So even for the bonds, the folks talking about the Tilden Rock, and let me go and address Tilden Rock Park.
Okay.
Tilden Rock Park was elected the first year after I became mayor. I've been mayor 5 years, 4 years ago, right? Then, when Tilden Rogers Park was elected by the people, it's this thing that came where I think I went viral because I said, stay your ass at home because of this certain virus that came to the city of West Memphis and the whole entire nation called COVID. All right? So when COVID came, it was irresponsible for me to spend $10 million on a park. But guess what?
You done told folks to stay there. At home.
But stay with me. I want to hear this. Spend $10 million on a park, and with Southland being shut down for the little 2-3 months that it was shut down, whatever it was, guess who had to pay that? The ones that complained. So the city council, and I got this too. I want you to read the jobs of city. This is responsibility council. So I'm gonna give it to my reader for you to show you. It was responsible for me to spend that money.
Okay.
Now let me show you what happened. It was irresponsible for us to spend that money. So I waited for 2 years.
Everything down.
Everything. So guess what? Stuff after COVID slowed down and got to going, right?
Right.
Stuff that cost, I'm used to throwing numbers, not these real numbers, they cost $10,
Cost 15.
cost $17. So guess what? Someone had to save it or come up with a way within their spending to make sure they're able to add what they have to add on it, to make sure that these things are eventually paid for when the time comes, or at least decrease. Like at this time, just say we want to Escalade with TVs and everything, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But now you probably had to get an Escalade that ain't got TVs now, but you still get an Escalade.
For the same price it would have been.
Exactly. So guess what? Then we did that. Guess what? The whole design had to be redesigned by the architects and the engineers. If they got paid by the job and not by the hour, then guess what? It probably been done in 2 weeks. But since they can pay by the hour,
Take my time.
so you remember it was a year when they got paid, then 2 years after COVID, then we had to make sure the money got set up for COVID, then you had to let them do all the engineering, then guess what they gotta do? Might be in the city. You can't get the job. You got to be every part of the job. We have to be every part of the job out. To allow you, give you an opportunity to bid on, you an opportunity to bid on, you an opportunity, you an opportunity. Exactly. Yeah, how long you think that takes? So,
The right person.
It's gonna take time.
so then on top of that, we had one of the parks in the Rogers was for our college, and they wanted to turn it into a college league baseball field. So then we said, okay, we're gonna keep working with our park, and we're gonna work with college to make sure that field get done. So we not only in West Memphis, we have just our regular softball fields for our kids with super handicap and different things like that. Our new splash pad, all that in there. We wait on them to try to make sure they get ready as well. So once we got all this business stuff together, which is alpha bid now, City of West Memphis just waiting on the bid coming, and then guess what? The engineer had to sit down and go over the bid to see who has the best bid. And then it had to stay within the money that we got to work with. Now you think about it. Things ain't getting cheaper.
It ain't.
I want to ask them two questions. My first question is going to be, is anything getting cheaper? And my second question is going to be, how far has West Memphis got without spending any money?
Ain't been that nowhere.
So that would kill the rock. So stop blaming me when I'm trying to tell you all what's going on. That was small. Why would I ever put us in a situation where then I'm asking you all? See, a lot of people complain about Tilden Rogers, and when they start to work, they ain't got to pay for it anyway.
Folks don't even be going out there. Folks don't even be going out there, man.
Hey.
For real. So
So,
how you got it, cuz?
Oh, you gonna read?
I want to know.
Okay. Now, everyone want to blame the mayor for everything. And I take full blame and my share blame because I'm a visionary and I believe it's important to make sure that I see move forward. But this is the obligations of the city council. Can you read the
Highlights.
Yeah.
Okay. And this is the obligation of the city
council.
City council obligations. So number one, legislation and policy making. The city council passes local laws, regulations, and policies that govern the city. They address issues like zoning, land use, public safety, and housing, ensuring the city's rules and regulations reflect the needs of the community. That's number one. Number two, budget approval and financial oversight.
Give me my money. Go ahead.
The council review. Hey, in my mind. Hey, for real. The council reviews and amends and approves the city annual budget.
You said, what you said, read that line real quick.
Approves the city annual budget.
Okay, go ahead.
All right. This includes setting spending priorities for the city department like police, fire, public works, and parks. I got y'all.
That's the right part.
I got you. I'm gonna read it for them again. This includes spending priorities for city departments like police, fire, public works, and parks.
You said saving or spending?
Spending.
Oh.
Spending. They ain't saving no money, but they sitting on it. All right. All right. The second, they ensure that the city's funds are being used responsibly and allocate resources for public project services and infrastructure.
So the mayor just can't spend. The mayor can't. Let me say, the mayor can only spend up to $20,000. Anything, matter of fact, y'all can only spend $19,999.99. Anything over there, the city council has to approve every dime I spend. Go ahead. I got time. I got time.
Keep going.
I got time.
Okay, so we're gonna skip down to 6. All right. Approving contracts and agreements. The city council must approve contracts, agreements, and partnerships that involve such details as deals with private developers, service providers, and the government and entities.
Okay. So can the mayor just go out and contract with?
No, it ain't on you.
So
I got my
do you have preferred city councilmen that we can put in there that would help your vision? Can we vote on that?
My whole council supports me. It's probably 2 or 3 that falls to them because they have ran against me and have been unsuccessful several times.
Mm-hmm.
But if they would just if they try to show that we all on the same board and stop trying to make one person look bad or doing this and say, this is what we doing, because I think all 10 of the council, along with myself, we love the city, we want to do the right way. There's some things that we may disagree on how we gonna get to that way, but it don't. But I ain't gonna make one of my council members look bad because I don't like his decision.
Yeah.
But gonna be the last, go ahead.
All right. They may review bids for public parks projects and approve funding for construction, infrastructure, and services.
So we did when the P3 group came in here and done the fire stations and the courthouse. They tried to be like, well, them guys, because they were black, they were my friends. The city council, all of them, looked and reviewed it and voted that 10-0 and voted and gave them the deal because that was the best deal. Not the mayor. Go to the next one.
All right. Oh, man. All right, so check on executive power. The council serves as a check on mayor's powers, ensuring that the executive branch of the city government is acting in the best interest of the public. In some cities, the council can override a mayor veto with a supermajority vote. Hey, it's in the rules right here, man. It's in the paperwork.
Check and balance.
Check and balance, man. The proof is in the pudding right here.
So all these, this councilman is be a better mayor than me. I'm like, huh? You go to show you that same councilman.
They gonna stop them just like they.
They've been agreeing with me anyway, so I ain't been doing that better job.
Okay. We got a question
Your
here.
question.
We got a question here.
Sure.
What are the requirements to be on the city council?
The requirement that's been here since I've been on council, and you know, when I turned 22, I ran for city council and I served 16 years, and I've been mayor for a little over 5.5. But the goal is the Friday before council, like council meeting is tomorrow. Tomorrow at 1 o'clock, I would love to see the room packed.
Tomorrow, 1 p.m.
Yeah. The Friday, like this past Friday, before 4 o'clock, you have to sign up for the agenda, and then just give my administrative assistant what your reason for doing it. If I can help you, I can help you, but if you just want to address the council, be here at 1 o'clock, then get on the agenda, and then you'll be able to address the council.
Address the council, for sure. And the last job for the city council, community development and services. The council is involved in decisions that impact public services such as sanitation, public transportation.
The public transportation.
Public transportation and utilities.
They all my boy tough about the
Hey,
public
They
transportation.
work to improve public amenities like parks, library, and record. All right, so we got
What
that.
matter?
What's
What
on the
matter?
matter? Doesn't matter to us. They want to know what I'm not in.
And first of all, to be honest, I didn't think y'all was big enough to have a metabus.
We had one. I remember like that.
Let me explain this. Back in 2012, we were paying back because the federal government was sending through RDOT, the state of Arkansas, $435,000, and they sent it to MAP. MAP was charging us right around $800,000. So we had to come out of our pocket with $800,000. But now, I'm sorry, with $400,000 to go with that $400,000 to make it $800,000 to better get buses up here. The school district, they bought buses, which was small, so they can get their kids back and forth to school. Then you look at the big long buses coming up and down Broadway. See, folks complain about buses because they don't want to pay for it. Going up and down Broadway, you was only seeing 1 or 2 people on the buses. So the mayor who made a wise decision, and I was on city council, I agree that spending that much money on a bus service to have 1 or 3 or 4 people on it, but not the smart thing to do. So we didn't spend that money, but it wasn't us, it was coming through A&P.
What about a metal van?
Me, you can work this. You can
I
work this.
might even be on camera.
So when I became mayor, I started working with my former MPO director, and we came up with a plan through Dr. Sam Joy, who was also a planner for us, to create a micro transit bus service. And what that is, it's sort of like a van that we got pictures, and I'll show you all for you to see as well. That would allow us to not just ride up and down Broadway when the bus ain't been used, but guess what? You call said, hey, I need to use the bus service, and I got to be at the doctor at 8:30. And the only thing we charge was a $2 fee, because these people that talking about bus service, they don't care about the bus, because some healthy folks say, I got a car, why should I have to pay for you to ride up and down the road? See, them the ones that's hanging on Facebook trying to make it seem like I'm bad, but they don't want to pay for Popo to have the stuff. So just say.
That shit Santana.
At Granny Crib. At Granny Crib. At Granny Crib. At Granny Crib. I bought a Glock 40 with 30, ducked it off at Granny Crib. I used to always tell my mama drop me off at Granny Crib. If I ain't posted at the store, I'm probably at my Granny Crib. So I done had some good times chillin' at my Granny Crib. My first time smoking on some reefer, I was in my granny backyard. Beat a nigga up in her driveway. Nigga from the hood tryna act hard.